Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Fresh and our Orc Hunter. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. We are currently taking the boat from Ratchet to Booty Bay. We've got a quest to turn in there for Stoli's shipment, I believe it is. And then from there, we're going to take a flight path up to Gromgol so we can take the Zeppelin back to Tirisfal. We're going to fly back to Terran Mill and take out that ogre in Alterac that we need for the Star, the Hand, and the Heart quest that we picked up back in Undercity. And we'll see if we have any follow-ups from there. We'll look to turn that in. And then I think we'll head back to the Swamp of Sorrows to finish up that zone, hopefully for good. We've got 2 more quests there, I believe. And once those 2 are done, I'm not sure there's going to be too much to do afterwards, but we'll see. Alright, we are here in Booty Bay. I can see the turn in on the other side of the dock there. Tons of quests here, of course, but we're still going to try to avoid Stranglethorn if we can. Let's see, is he below or is he above? So he's upstairs. There he is.
You need something?
Sea Wolf McKinley.
See you later. Have a good one.
Take the boots.
See you around.
And this is just a quest for Stranglethorn. I don't think that's a follow-up. So that's good. Just got rid of 1 quest item in our bags. And that's really going to be the primary goal over the next couple of episodes, is just getting rid of all of these quest items. I want to reclaim our bag space.
Troll Hall.
Alright, so let's get over to Gromgol. I think it'll be quicker than just than just flying across the entirety of the Eastern Kingdoms. And I don't know what to expect from this elite ogre that we're going to have to kill. I know that he patrols around the ruins of Alterac. So we might have to kill quite a few ogres to get to him, and I believe all of them are elites that patrol the road on the way in. Let's see, just checking the other quests here. I'm trying to think of where we're going to go after the Swamp of Sorrows. I guess Dustwallow makes a lot of sense. There's still a few quests there. Mostly dealing with the Black Dragonflight to the south. Probably in and around Onyxia's lair. But I feel like we've got a lot of options. I think we can still do plenty of stuff in Teneris. But we haven't entered Feralis yet. We haven't entered the Hinterlands yet either. And I believe... Let's just check, make sure this is the right one. Yep.
Glad I could help.
We should be in for some dungeons soon. I think Zul'Farrak... When we hit level 46, I think Zul'Farrak is definitely on the table. And we're going to have Maraudin as well. might be a little bit more challenging to find a group for Maraudin, especially if we're looking to do the entire thing at once. But we'll see if we can get it done. It might take an hour to get the group together, but I think it'll be worth it. Honestly, it's one of the best dungeon experiences if you haven't experienced Maraudin in its entirety with one group. It's one of the few mega dungeons, and honestly, it's a ton of fun in there. And it's not too confusing either. I think like the temple, like the sunken temple, is a little bit confusing. There's a lot of twists and turns and a lot of optional bosses. And it could be pretty tough to navigate since Vanilla Classic doesn't have a dungeon map to kind of help guide your path a little bit. But Maraudin, very, very simple. There's only really a very small handful of ways you could get lost. I've also forgotten, because it's been quite a long time, but you can't be mounted on zeppelins. And I think boats as well, which I can't remember when that was actually changed. It could have been as early as TBC. But yeah, I always found that odd. And even like when we jump on flight paths, a lot of like aura-based buffs are removed, but not all of them for some reason. Like hunters, for example, lose any of their aspects that could be up, at any given time, which for us is often like aspect of the cheetah. But for some reason, like paladins, for example, aren't going to lose, devotion aura if they take a flight path. So I've always found that kind of stuff interesting. I'm sure most of it got fixed in either TBC or Wrath. City. I'm going to open up the map real quick. I don't think we need any of these quests at the moment, so I think we'll just hop straight onto the flight path.
This had better be good.
And I guess we'll check Terran Mill too for any quests. Wanted Baron Vardis. Is that somebody that we can find in Alterac? I would have to think so. I don't think there's going to be a level 40 anywhere in Hillsbrad. So maybe we can pick that one up too. Oh, there's another one here too. The Crown of Will. This one looks like it could be ogre related. It's got that plus sign next to the level. Yeah, I'm hoping these ogres are around like level 40, so we'd have like a 5-ish level advantage against them. It should make it easy. Hopefully they're not too compacted. taking on elites one by one has been very easy for us, but taking on more than one would be quite the challenge. Could be done, but you know, it would take quite a long time, I think, and we would deplete pretty much all of our resources, I think, to do so. So yeah, we might actually be doing some questing in Alterac then, if there are some additional quests to do, which is very nice. Some rain in Hillsbrad today. Let's grab these quests. I imagine one of them is going to come from the poster here. Kill Baron Vardis. Uplands in the Alteric Mountains. Okay, so he's going to be like north. Okay, yeah, so he's at one of the Syndicate camps. It's a very lovely part of Alterac, so I'm happy about that. Where is this other quest?
What now? Beware.
I'm not going to need Humpert's sword anymore. Don't see another marker on the map. It could be a guy that like walks around maybe. I'm not really sure where to pick up the Crown of Will's Melos. Okay, so it is from this person. Got it.
What is it?
It looks like it's gray to us already then. So 14 Crush Ridge Maulers. Yeah, we're going to be doing exactly that. So let's just get our buffs up now. It's not going to be a long travel time at all. Get up there and get to work. Luckily, no rain in Alterac today. But we do have some snow. So it looks like the Maulers are more inside. There's definitely some ogres on the outside, but they don't appear to be elites right away. For some reason I thought they were all elites, but I guess only when you get inside the fortress itself. The ruins of Alterac. There could be some other players here. I don't see any ogres at the moment. Oh, wow, it's very quiet right now. Okay, so level 37. Yeah, definitely even lower than I expected, I think. That should work out nicely. That's honestly probably the equivalent of facing like an enemy like around our level or a couple levels higher, maybe. That is not elite. That is. Let's check our map. Yeah, so Grelborg the Miser, I believe he can patrol pretty much anywhere along this path between that fortress and kind of where we're standing right now. So we'll just work on the maulers and just keep our eye out for him. I know there's some sort of like goblin vendor up here too, where you typically would pick up the plans or the recipe for frost oil as alchemists. But I wonder if he drops anything else. Like, I don't know if he's just an alchemy supplier or if he has some other cool stuff that we could look at. So maybe we'll check that out too. We'll carve a path in this direction first. Yeah, these ogres are definitely going down pretty quickly, which is good. We'll have to drink a lot. Luckily, we did restock our moonberry juice. Man, the ruins of Alterac look so much bigger on a map. But I guess the mountains are pretty small in comparison to most of the other zones in the game. So yeah, the fortress is a lot closer. It kind of makes you like feel like you're gonna have to fight through a lot of stuff in order to get to the deepest part, but it's definitely not the case. I see him. Level 39 elite. Looks like he's a mage, and it looks like... Let's see if we can eat quickly, because it looks like he's got a bodyguard with him, unless this guy just kind of randomly patrols across the whole area here. That might be the case. Let's see if we can squeeze in and grab him. Yeah, okay, he's on the move. He's going down quickly too, and in here I thought I was going to need a group of some kind in order to take this guy on and make it easier on ourselves, but I hope that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Very cool. We picked up the final piece for that quest, and let's just take on some more maulers, I guess. Don't need the enforcers, so I think we're probably in the on the wrong side of town here. And we'll carve a path towards the wall, and we'll see if we can find that that vendor. All right, nice. Oh, hello. We have another named ogre. I guess we'll kill you as well. The ruins of Alterac is one of those places, you know, I think about this sometimes, like if they were to make a reimagined version of Azeroth, like as it was maybe before like the First or Second War or something like that, where like all of these places were at their peak in the heyday. And the Ruins of Altrak is high on that list for me. I would have loved to see like what this kingdom would have looked like. You know, it's very similar with places like Tears Fall or the Plague Lands. I think a lot of people would like to see Duskwood as it was before it became corrupted. Alright, we're at the wall. Oh, hello. We've got another player here. Yes, Broken. It's a
Talk to me!
beautiful name. Yeah, so he is specifically alchemy supplies. And right now he doesn't have anything, but typically he would carry the pattern for frost oil.
Right back!
The quest for the nifty stopwatch. Part of that quest we actually did complete. We just purchased the frost oil off of the auction house, but if you're an alchemist and want to make it yourself, you would have gone to that goblin and hoped that the pattern was there to purchase. I'll check some of these towers and buildings too and see if we can find any treasure chests. And we're still going to need 12 more maulers. Hopefully more will spawn as we head back. Polearm skill is starting to get there, slowly but surely. We're actually almost back where we were with staves, so that's good. Sneak in a few wing clips here and there to help boost that up a bit. Alright, how many more are we looking at? Looks like 5 more. Not too bad. Starting to collect a lot more silk again, which we're just going to sell probably. Silk typically isn't very profitable though, so we might actually just end up vendoring it. I suppose we can convert it into bandages before we do so. That would increase the value. I think we just saw another couple players come in, so we'll see if the 5 that we're looking for are available. Okay, hello. Hello, Muckrake. I wonder if that's going to be a follow-up when we turn in this quest for the Crushridge Maulers. Could be part of a chain, and we probably end up having to kill these named ogres that we're dealing with right now. I guess we'll see. And we'll probably do them too. I mean, it's nice to like come back to a zone like this, just even if there's just like one quest to do in there. It really breaks up. It really breaks up the pace, makes it feel a little bit different. So we're not just spending so much time in every zone that we go into. At the same time, every once in a while, it's also nice to take a zone that I really love and kind of experience most of this, as much of the story as we can, all at once, instead of in chunks. I guess it just depends on how you feel about certain zones. Well, there's Grelborg again. That player might be looking for him. Or he might be looking for something else. See, it's a Mauler up there. Need 4 more. Need 2 more. Let's see if we can get this done. Imagine we'll start seeing some respawns over here. Now there's one over there. if we can find one right outside the fortress walls. There we go. Perfect. And I guess we'll head north and we'll look for Baron Vardis. Imagine he might be... Well, I mean, he's not... He probably won't be an elite enemy. At least according to the quest title. But he could be surrounded by a bunch of guys. So, we'll see. Then yeah, I'd be willing to bet that turning in this Crush Ridge Mauler quest will definitely yield some follow-ups, I think, for the Ruins of Alterac. Over here are the Ruins of Stanbrad. He could be here. Another player in the area. So he also could be dead. And we've got another Horde player here too. Syndicate Wizard. We're at the very least trying to look for a body of some kind. We need the spies. Yeah, I was not expecting to see so many players here. Up north. Well, I don't see him here unless he's in the basement, but I feel like that would be unlikely. There's a chest down here. So we'll quickly scan the other camps. This is a quest that I am totally fine leaving behind if we need to. So let's head into the uplands and check the camps. At least they're green to us up here. I'm not sure. I'm assuming this guy's going to look different than all of the other syndicate members. I think he might be like a mage or something, whereas everybody else is kind of lined up as like a rogue. Marcus Shadow Mage. Let me tab through them all. I don't see him here either. Ooh, yep, there he is. I was gonna say, that guy looks very different than all the other ones. Yep, easy kill. Very, very nice. All right. Yeah, we actually accomplished a lot today in Alterac. So let's get back to Terran Mill. Let's see, is there a shorter way? I don't think we can go right down the middle here through the mountains. At least I don't think so. We'll just go around. Once we get back to the road, we can just follow that back to where we need to go. Yeah, we'll turn these in. We'll go back to the Undercity. And we'll turn in that quest as well. I'm interested to see where that one goes. The Star of the Hand and the Heart. Into the rain as we head into Terran Mill. Let's see what we get for these quests.
What now? Embrace the shadow.
Inferno Robe. Cool for fire mages. Don't know how good this would be by the time that you get it. This is like a level 40 quest, I think. And 23 spell damage is kind of a lot, though.
Beware the living. Trust.
I am foreseen.
And then Melisara. Completed that. Yep, kill Targ, Muckrake, and Glamis. We saw 2 of those. Killed 2 of those, actually.
Victory for Syl.
We'll pick that up. I think we'll take care of it another time. It'll have to be soon, though, if we want to do it. Because we're going to outlevel that pretty quickly. Alright, let's get back to Undercity and let's turn in that quest. I'm trying to see how many more quest items we actually have in our inventory. It looks like still a lot of the first row. But we're going to be turning in 4 of them, I think, with this one quest alone. So that's really nice. And then we'll work on vendoring some stuff too. We've got a lot of Mage Weave. So we might... Oh, you know what? It's too late. We might have some time. I think I want to check to see if we can make the heavy Mage Weave bandages, since we can already make like a stack and a half of it, and I can only imagine we're going to keep collecting it as we go, so we can actually skip the regular Mage Weave variety right away. And I think we can get free upgrades. It would be it's a good way to test this theory too, because I've been told that you can talk to the trauma surgeon in Hammerfall and he'll give you all the remaining upgrades for free, apparently. I'm pretty sure we're more than high enough for the heavy Mage Weave bandage. 237, I would have to imagine so at this point. I can look that up real quick though. Heavy Mage Weave bandage. Yeah, it requires first aid 175. Yeah, we are more than ready for that. it's not. Maybe it's just that to use it. Yeah, I'm getting some mixed information. It's another person says 240, which, I mean, we can easily get that just by creating a few more of the regular bandages. We'll find out. Let's get this one turned in first and see if we've got a follow-up.
That better be good. Goodbye.
It's definitely a big chunk of experience for sure. Huge chunk.
Discipline.
Forbidden knowledge. I have the digest for you. I need not tell you to take great care with it, and to keep it far from from unfriendly hands. This book holds many truths, and the truth can burn. Bring Yagian's digest to Theldurin. Skull of Impending Doom. Increases your run speed by 60% for 10 seconds, but deals 500 damage, 500 mana every 2 seconds. Oh boy. Oh, and it's like a random amount. Oh no. Can you turn that off? If you needed to?
Victory for
It seems like a lot of fun. So where is Tharadin? That's the next question. He doesn't look like he's in Undercity. Where would I find this man? Maybe it'll show me somewhere in the log? Oh, the Badlands. You know what? That's where we started this, wasn't it? It's been quite a while. Yeah, okay. He's down south. Very well. That's a fun item. We'll test it out. We'll see how well it works. You could get, I mean, if you took 100 damage every second, then we'd be able to use for its entire duration and sacrifice half of our health. But if you hit 500 every second, oh boy, would we be dead very quickly. That might be a decent high-level item, though. I imagine.
What is it?
Some people might get some use out of it for endgame-related activities. A 60% movement speed increase that any class can use is not something that can just simply be ignored. Like, that's kind of really good in Classic, I feel like. Especially, I mean, it's probably not... It's more of a fun thing for us since we're a hunter and our movement is already pretty good, but if you're a warrior, I mean, you know, that might be pretty... Even if you're just simply trying to move around, if you don't have, like, your mount yet or something. I guess by that point you would, as long as you were saving up to get your mount around level 40. So, I'm not really sure where you would use that during your leveling journey. We'll pick it up, we'll try it out just for fun. Would be a fun way of playing Russian roulette, though, in vanilla. Fun seeing somebody fishing in the Plague Lands. I think we actually tried that fishing spot over there quite a while ago, just for fun. And even with our, you know, the highest level lure that we could use, it was still pretty difficult to find fish for our fishing level. It's fun flying over the Plague Lands on the way to Hammerfall. Won't be too long before we're there. I think you can start the western portion at like level 51 or 52. At the earliest, at least. But crazy to think that we're not too far off from the, you know, late game zones. Landing in Hammerfall. And we might have to make a couple bandages. 240 makes more sense to me, I think, to pick this one up. If he does in fact teach it, we'll talk to him first.
What is it? Dark
Yeah, so nothing happens, so yeah, we'll give it a try. Let's get to 240. I think we'll just vendor these bandages that we currently have if we can, in fact, make the heavy variety. It's taking quite a few tries here. Oh my goodness. It's cool that a stack sells for about 80 silver. It's quite a lot. Getting that last, there we go.
I'm listening.
Hey, look at that. Wasn't sure how this dialogue was going to show up, but I guess this makes sense. Teach me how to create and apply a heavy mageweave bandage, Doctor. Thank you very much. That's very good to know. In my 20 whatever years of playing World of Warcraft, never seen this before. I actually never knew that this was a thing. I always just bought the books, I think. So let's go ahead and make some heavy mageweave while we're here. And we'll get that replaced. We'll move some quest items around. And we'll probably call it a day. So in the next episode, I think we're going to head down to the Badlands first so that we can turn in that quest, that follow-up from the Star, the Hand, and the Heart. And then we will, I mean, we'll see if there's a follow-up after that, of course, and then if there isn't, or if it's just like a turn-in somewhere else, I think at that point we'll definitely try to finish up the Swamp of Sorrows. definitely get to the 2 quests that we have to finish up. And going through that mage weave is very nice. So now we have a nice open inventory, especially after we sell and vendor the rest of these items. I think there's a vendor down here. That's right, there's a bow guy down here. Which is nice. We can restock our arrows. Not that we ended up using too much on those ogres. Alright, very nice, very clean inventory. Alright guys, I think... Let me just double check real quick, but I think that's going to do it for today. Yep, I think we're all good. So yeah, in the next one, we'll turn in that quest in the Badlands, we'll see what the follow-up looks like, and then we will hopefully finish up the Swamp of Sorrows. As always, I thank all of you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.